I was speaking at MIT, Massachusetts Institute of Technology, I was speaking on the resurrection and the reliability of the Scriptures. When I finished, I walked down into the audience, was interacting with a lot of the MIT students. One of the students said, "I just can't believe the Bible," and said, "Why?" "Well, so much in it cannot be true." I said, "Really? Give me an example." He said, "Look at Noah's Ark, the Tower of Babel." He said, "Noah's Ark didn't originate in the Bible. There's many stories in other religious traditions in history about a man with animals in the boat that survived through a storm." And then with the Tower of Babel, where it says God took this tower that they had built because they were going to ascend to God and be like God themselves. And it says God dispersed them and broke up their language and gave them different languages to confuse them. And this young man said to me, "You know, there's so many traditions with that same story in it. Therefore, I just cannot believe it." I said, "Isn't that interesting? The very reason why you say you can't believe it is the very basis of why I say I can believe it." He said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Follow with me. If there was Noah, and he did build an ark, a huge boat, and loaded the animals onto them to preserve them of each species, and it was a great flood that covered the earth, and then the waters receded, and the ark landed. If there weren't other traditions of that, other stories of that, coming down through various traditions, then I would question the validity of the story of Noah and the ark." Are you with me? You see, if there was something that phenomenal, then of course you would have traditions come down through various parts of history that would relate to that. With the Tower of Babel was something that unusual. If there weren't other traditions and stories about a tower and God confusing the languages very similar, then I would question the truth about the Tower of Babel in the Word of God. These traditions verify that they took place.